àti èrè ọwọ́ kankan lókè o ta ló ní ìbéèrè rẹ̀ jọ lórí gbogbo ohun tí a ti gbọ́ pàápàá.
Àwọn méjì ti náwó.
Mo ti rí ọwọ́ méjì ra ẹ ṣe mi ìwà mẹ́rin tó kọ́ náwó ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ pé obìnrin màmá ọba Ọ̀túnba Kẹ́mi Kẹ́mi Àgbékẹ́ Adéọlá Àríwájú. Mama wa Ọ̀túnba Kẹ́mi Àgbékẹ́ Adéọlá Àríwájú.
Thank you so much. Ìbéèrè mi ni ìbéèrè mi lọ́sọ́dọ̀ wọ́n sọ nípa state policing tí nítorí a gbọ́ pé àwọn ṣẹ́nà ṣe ń pè wọ́n àwọn ilé ńlá wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ implement nípa ọ̀rọ̀ state policing. So tí state police to become a reality, what measures should be put in place to ensure that community policing complements rather than conflict with existing security agencies like 𝗏𝗡𝗥𝗧𝗛 and other security outfits? To become reality, how ni kò ṣe wà in conflict with the existing ones? That is number one. Ìkejì tí mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ pé kí a tó lè conquer banditry and kidnapping ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, pípẹ́ àwọn traditional rulers wa àtàwọn leaders wa gbọ́dọ̀ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀. A jẹ̀bọ̀ pé ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àròpé àwọn traditional rulers wa àti àwọn leaders wa wọ́n ready láti work together with each other nípa ọ̀tẹ̀ tó pọ̀ jù. So kí ni nǹkan tí a lè ṣe? Ọ̀nà wo ni àwa Yorùbá lè gbà fi ìrònú wa hàn láti jẹ́ kí kíní kò ṣeé ṣe?
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ adúpẹ́. Mo nígbàgbọ́ pé Professor ti take note ìbéèrè yìí. Bàbá wa Olórògùn Káyọ̀dé Ọ̀rẹ́nísì, please go ahead with your question.
Ṣé gan mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín moderator. Lápapọ̀ mo fẹ́ kí leader wa Ìbà Dr. Gani Abiodun lóògùn ọ̀fẹ́ o. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún gbogbo akitiyan yín o. Ẹ kú àṣeyẹ ayẹyẹ Joseph Adúànà. Lẹ́dùmarè a máa dúró tilé àtọ̀nà yín. Pọ́tà oníkà yín. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ moderator wa Professor Ẹ̀ṣẹ́gun. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ṣe unpack everything. Ní kíákíá as OPU stakeholder and the leader, we leader one shop insecurity, and we personally am passionate about security because teba ni gbogbo ilé àtọ̀nà tí o bá sí àlàáfíà tí o sí bẹ́ṣẹ̀fẹ́ ìjókòó ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀kí wọn ọ̀tá dẹ́mi olú ẹ̀ lógbòdò. So now, he took mention question quickly, mention maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks. Our organization was set up security conference in Canada on the Yoruba Greater Toronto. So one work with Babakan on Dr. Kayode Ajilo. So he happens to be the Commissioner of Justice and an Attorney General of Ondo State. So question tí mo fẹ́ bi wọ́n ní wípé ẹ̀yin gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn tó interpret law Ondo State, ṣé kò possible kẹ́yìn àtàwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ yín ní other southwest states including Kogi and Kwara? Because èmi máa fẹ́ include Kogi and Kwara àti rọ́dọ̀ Kogi lèmi ti wá ní Sọ̀lú. Àwa dẹ̀ ń feel it àwọn extremists yẹn gidi gan. Kò sí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan tán kí n gbéyàn 20 ní àdúgbò yẹn. Confirmed story. So now, clearly, in your capacity as the Commissioner of Justice and an Attorney General, pass law to my phone Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ní strength láti gbé a more powerful arms and ammunition. Thank God, one of the law will restrict number and only recruit. So what the new mission ban? Why is you waiting for the legislature to pass into law state policing and what have you? As a loophole, but they want to free Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn. But guess what? Fair announce gbogbo ilé pé because máa yẹn máa fi dá mi lóhùn. Apparently máa yẹn ní ohun tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n ti jí òun gbé rí. Onígbà tán lè jí òun gbé ó ní gbogbo ìgbà tó ń lò nínú den àwọn kidnapper. Onígbà tó máa jáde tán máa fún lẹ̀ àwọn OPC ló ń rí. Ó dẹ̀ orúkọ ẹni tó wọ́pọ̀ rí nínú àwọn OPC led by Ibà Gani Adams lórí. So mi pa àwọn yẹn people not fight for freedom. Ṣé àwọn Yorùbá wọ́n mọ capacity at antecedent Ibà Gani Adams. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé he has the capacity to put all this insecurity to rest. But because security in Nigeria is a lack of capacity, however, is a presence of willpower. They are the one feeding the insecurity. How do you expect them to fight it? So now, question me in a nutshell, how can we, whilst we are waiting for all this, how do we use what we have now to tackle this insecurity? Right now, currently, OPC, led by Ibà Gani Adams. I'll mention Wọlé tí leader wa rán lọ sí òkè ògùn tó lọ mú wákìlì ó dà gbọ́n lórí ìtàn olóhùn ló ń kọ́kọ́ rí. So all the southwest governors, they know this. Kò sí ẹnìkan tó wà ní southwest tó ti wọ 40 years lọ́jọ́ èní tí ò mọ ipa tí Ibà kó nígbà tí a wà ní struggle June 12. Kò sí. So but because the political elite they are in denial because of their pockets, because of the security vote on pockets. So however, because of history, question down small recommendation. Logo of
okay, ever wash papa.
Yes, Baba ni pé wọ́n ṣe ti collect àwọn people yìí wọ́n tún kọ reminder wọ́n ti kọ rejoinder wọ́n wá yìí nínú bọ́n ṣe digital wọ́n yọjú sáwọn àwọn governors yẹn lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan let him seek for audience wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ rí wọn lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ó máa wà nínú history wọ́n á kúkú mọ̀ pé wọn ò ní gbọ́ wọn nígbà náà láwọn òbí yẹn but ó máa wà nínú àkọọ́lẹ̀ pé nígbà tó ń jí àwọn Yorùbá gbé these are the roles tí Ibà Gani Adams play as the arena for Yorùbá land lady Maria àjẹpẹ́ fún wọn bàbá.
Ṣé àdúpẹ́ bàbá wa fún ìbéèrè tẹ́béèrè ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe pápápá kí n pe bàbá wa Timothy Olúọmọ Èkìtì-Kété kí àwọn náà kọ́mọ pẹ̀lú ẹjọ́ bá wa ṣe ní ṣókí.
Lógún fẹ́ ọ our honorary speaker and she moderator sir. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní pọ̀ mo kàn ní question kan pẹ̀lú àmọ̀ràn kan. Question kan ti wá ní pé how best can we use this global platform that will support the office of Ààrẹ and other Southwest security network? Because this is the era of technology. We are in modern days now. So if there's any area, this global platform can support the office of Ààrẹ in terms of technological advancement to tackle insecurity in the Southwest. And then number two, get the amount. As for the forest, if you have a crop, insecurity in Nigeria, the party of estimate, we have to go to their base, which is the forest. In Canada, with expect money, that's what we call a ridge road network. So it's more ridge road network. We go to what we jáde sí Kogi láti Èkìtì jáde sí Oǹdó jáde sí Èkó so gbogbo ẹ̀ ní ó ní ọ̀nà very wide road. So if each of the governors or the governor in Southwest they can come together create the ring road network so that they only make it easier for the so-called the forest and the other security outfits to be accessible, that become partly. Because according to Africa, he said that most of the Yoruba forests, so who are we are called porous border. So that rich road network yẹn á lè jẹ́ kí á lè reduce a lot of banditry in the forest. Thank you, sir.
Adúpẹ́ ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Mi ò bóyá tún rí ọwọ́ mi lókè nígbàrá wa lákòókò. Princess Afọláyan ẹ kọ́ mọ̀ pẹ̀lú question yẹn bá wa ṣe pàpàpà láàrin ìṣẹ́jú àáyá.
Mo kí Ìbàgàní Adams mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo lé. Question mi tí mo ti máa ń ní ní mind látijọ́ yìí ni pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó ti affect lifestyle wa, ó ti affect àwọn ọmọ tí à ń bí because gbogbo ọmọ wa ń sìn wọ́n ní fear àti lọ school, wọ́n ní fear àti bọ́ síta ń bẹ̀ yẹn. So ó ti affect economy. So and this is the time to unite fún gbogbo àwa Yorùbá. So question ti máa ní ní mind ni mo bóyá sound good bó mi mọ̀. Mo kàn fẹ́ mọ̀ tí máa wò pé tí bá ní opportunity mi fẹ́ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ Ìbàgàní Adams pé ṣó possible kí wọ́n work pẹ̀lú Sunday Igboho mo ń try láti dárúkọ kíní tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dá sílẹ̀. So pé question tí mo ti ní ní mind tipẹ́tipẹ́ tí mo ní máa béèrè pé this is the time to unite. Kì í ṣe time tá a máa wò pé èmi báyìí. So mo ti máa ní ní mind. Bẹ́ẹ̀ question mi nìyẹn sá. Ẹ ṣé sá.
Ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́ mà. Once again, I want to seize this opportunity to implore all of us, there is no stupid question. There is no stupid question. Feel free to say your mind. Okay? Mo ní mi fẹ́ gbà wá láyé ju èèyàn bíi 5 àti rí èèyàn bíi 4 ṣùgbọ́n the hands keep coming. Àdẹ láti aláwọ̀ wọn. Ẹ bá ti ń pè yẹn ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa ṣe pápápá. Mr. Ọládìméjì Olókun.
Moderator, my greetings to Ìbàgàní Adams. Thank you for your effort. I would like Ìbàgàní Adams to explain a little bit. So I know you're doing a lot, but what has not been said about what you're doing to protect the security of Yoruba land? Can you, Tebale, explain a little bit? Because as it stands right now, most of us in the diaspora, like you said earlier, social media is everything that we see if we're not at home. I think this is a very good forum for you to say a little bit about what your group and you personally are doing to protect the security system in Yoruba land. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá wa Jamiu. Ọwọ́ wọn tún ti ká wọlé. Okay, Mr. Niyi Aluko, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Baba wa Ìbàgàní Adams, the 15th Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land. Ẹ pẹ́ fún wa bàbá. Ìjẹ́lẹ̀ ìtẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ alẹ́ máa kọ́ wá síbẹ̀ láyọ̀ tó láfíà Ọlọ́run àdé fún iṣu. Ìbéèrè mi ni pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò rújú. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé àwọn ìjọba wọn mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ ipa tí kálukú ń kó, especially bàbá wa Ìbàgàní Adams tó jẹ́ leader wa. But ìbéèrè mi lọ sọ́dọ̀ Pro àti bàbá wa náà Ìbàgàní Adams. Kí ni ìbéèrè ni pé ìgbésẹ̀ wo la lè gbé tó máa jẹ́ kó yá ìjọba lára láti lè dá wa lóhùn sí ìbéèrè wa sí ẹ̀tọ́ wa tá à ń béèrè, because nínú National Assembly náà wọ́n ń sọ àwọn nǹkan yìí, wọ́n dá issue yìí kalẹ̀. They know the truth, wọ́n mọ̀ òótọ́ wọn fẹ́ ṣe ni. But kí ni ìgbésẹ̀ ta tún lè gbé yàtọ̀ sí èyí tí bàbá wa ti gbé sẹ́yìn, because he has tried a lot. But kí ni ìgbésẹ̀ míì tán tún lè gbé? Láà ìbéèrè yẹn lọ sọ́dọ̀ Pro àti bàbá wa ìdí nǹkan tó bá wa sọ tó máa yá, tó yẹ pé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn máa everybody ló máa ní input, ló máa wà contributed to it. Tájé kó yá láti lè ṣe kán dáhùn sí ìbéèrè wa, kán dẹ̀ ṣe tá a fẹ́ fún wa. Thank you, sir.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Bàbá wa Níyì Àlùkò, tí a bá ti gba ìbéèrè tí yín tán, lórí àgbẹ̀ a máa pa ìtàn béèrè àwọn akọjá sí abala ìdáhùn ẹ ṣe.
àti náà wọ́n ti gbẹ́ o.
ẹ kó wá sí o. Orúkọ mi ni Níyàlùkò láti New Jersey ni mo wà. Ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi máa fẹ́ gba ẹ̀gbẹ́ kan díẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn bàbá wa ní ayé àtijọ́ táwa náà gbọ́jú bá díẹ̀. Ó ní bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe tó máa ní pé àwọn á fi nǹkan sí ibì kan kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè gbé. Èmi bá rọ ibà lógún ọ̀fẹ́ bàbá. Ẹ bá wa padà kó jẹ́ pé a fẹ́ padà sí àtijọ́ wa náà ni tó bá jẹ́ yẹn ni solution tó bá máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá á fẹ́ dà. Gẹ́gẹ́ bá àwọn kan ti sọ síwájú àwọn ológun àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè god president wa gbogbo wọn náà mọ̀ kí la ní air force fún tí air force bá lè lọ síbi táwọn bandits wà láti lè ní pé kán surveillance gbogbo rẹ̀ kí ni wọ́n náwó defense fún tí gbogbo èèyàn bá ti fi solution mọ́ èmi bá kọ̀rọ̀ ibà kan jọ eléyìí tó bá yẹ fún ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kán gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lé lórí torí mo ti ń wo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ dá sí mọ́ láwọn ìjọba fún ara wọn torí gbà tí gbígbà ogun Mọdákẹ́kẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ níjọ́ kìíní àná gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórílẹ̀-èdè ìgbà yẹn ṣe sọ tí ń bá miss quote wọ́n ní tí ó bá ń ṣe pé Ilé Ifẹ̀ jẹ́ orírun Yorùbá ni ọ̀rọ̀ ológun nìyẹn so ọjọ́ torí tọ́lọ́run ọkọ̀ tó bá mọ̀ ẹ̀ kó bá tọ́ láti ṣe ó dà pé ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò fẹ́ gba wípé tabako ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti ní bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbo tipẹ́tipẹ́ látàyè June 12 ìgbà ogun gbogbo June 12 àjọṣe gbogbo wàhálà yìí náà kò sí solution ṣé bá ti máa bá lọ ríta máa sílẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ tó tún bọ̀ lẹ́yìn mo lè rántí gbà yẹn náà lọ́hùn lálẹ́ láago 8 tí ó sì fòyà tí ó sì kankan ṣùgbọ́n sì mi ò lè dánwò mọ́ tẹni tó kàn òun ló mọ̀ àti mẹ́tò ìmọ̀ kàn lọ́la tẹnìkan bá dẹ̀rù pé bóyá àwọn safe àwọn ní security àwọn ṣe gbá nínú àwọn minister ẹ̀sùn nǹkan tó ń pè ní RPG ní military àwọn sójà ọmọ ogun ìyẹn àwọn ọlọ́pàá wa wọ́n mọ̀ RPG kò síbi tán wà long range missile ní tán bá jù kò síbi tí ò ní lọ gbogbo àwọn sophisticated ló wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn people yìí so èmi dẹ̀ máa tún lọ́ba ibà lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ó ní bọ́n ṣe ja ogun Kíríjì ogun gbogbo tọ́jà láyé àtijọ́ sínsìn ọkọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá táàbù wà èmi bá rọ̀ wọ́n pé kán lọ bá àwọn lọ́ba wa eléyìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ social media mọ́ kọjá gbàgbé wọ́n ń gbọ́ ògùn wọ́n ń rìfọ́ọ̀dù wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan kan yẹn ní ìdí ẹ̀ mọ́ kọjá ká ja ogun ìlábẹ́lẹ̀ lálàáfíà tí a máa fi jọba ẹ ṣe gan-an.
ẹ ṣe púpọ̀ bàbá wa tí wọ́n béèrè ìbéèrè tán ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá nù wọ́n ní bẹ́rù bá kọ òkè tó kọ lẹ́lẹ̀ ó níbi tí a gbé kà ọgbọ́n ó mọ̀ jẹ́ ti àwọn bàbá wa bàbá ńlá wa tí ààrẹ wa Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò pátápátá tí wọ́n ṣojú fáwọn bàbá ńlá wa tí wọ́n dúró fún àwọn ancestors wa kọ́gbọ́n mọ̀ jẹ́ tiwọn ó mú gan mọ̀ jẹ́ tiwa ojú òní tí ń bàbá ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. tí ò bá sí ìbéèrè mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí bàbá wa Victor Abọ́lárìndé wọ́n ní ìbéèrè tí wọ́n fẹ́ béèrè ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbà wọ́n láyè láti béèrè wọn.
Thank you very much. Sincerely appreciate it. My issue is from history, it's obvious.
Please unmute your microphone if you are not talking, please.
Oh.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
My issue is, obviously, we've been talking about colonization of Nigeria based on history. We try to hide away from it because of the kind of people that get in Nigeria. What purpose we need, okay, again, we are saying we are more Fulani in Nigeria, although she are working away. My question is, why to just pay our Fulani in Nigeria, our leaders, they are not seriously condemning it? And why to just pay our leaders to work? Northern leaders or Northern Fulani. What are you doing to stop it? Otherwise, because our law affects you. And either time I like it or not, what he put for that south. Because you want to Taraba, so obviously there's this situation of polarization of Nigeria based on history. So we really, my question again is, why TFC the mandate our northern leaders, maybe through our media, whatever we can do, they have to put a stop to it, call their people to order, otherwise, I mean, to back by your book or not. But there's no reason to have to family in the bio.
Kato ṣe webo kato ṣe búlì ẹjẹ kí n gba bàbá wa James adésínà láàyè àwọn béèrè wọn bàbá ẹ má bínú tètè fura sí pé ẹ náwó sókè látẹ̀kùn ẹ ṣe. Mr. James adésínà Jamiu wọ́n ní Jamiu ni Mr. Jamiu adésínà ẹ ṣe. Jami.
Ẹjọ́ sà, mo ti káwọ́ sílẹ̀, mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìbéèrè mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ ti káwọ́ sílẹ̀ látẹ̀kùn.
Ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ yín, ẹ ṣe. Ẹ ṣeun. Lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí, a padà sọ́dọ̀ Pòfẹ́sọ̀ wa torí àárí ọjọ́ mùsùlùkùn, ẹ rí pé ọjọ́ ti ń lọ, a sì ní àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan láti ṣe. A padà sọ́dọ̀ Pòfẹ́sọ̀ wọn ti ṣe àkójọpọ̀ gbogbo ìdáhùn sí ìbéèrè yín, ẹ ṣe.
Ẹ ṣeun atọ́kùn fún àǹfààní tẹ́tún fún mi láti dáhùn sí àwọn ìbéèrè tí àwọn èèyàn wá ti béèrè. Mo dúpẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn béèrè ìbéèrè torí pé wọ́n fi ọkàn bá mi lọ nìyẹn. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé àwọn ìbéèrè tí wọ́n béèrè ó jẹ mọ́ nǹkan tí a sọ lẹ́yìn. Let me start with the question from our mommy, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛, that how do we streamline local initiatives into the state policing system? The state policing system is something that is still being discussed. It has not been perfected, it has not been, there's no blueprint on it yet, but we continue to put input into what the structure will be and how our local initiatives of Amatekun and the neighborhood guards will be worked into it. But one thing I can tell you is that state policing is about taking care of local interests. It is to protect the people at the local level because security is local. And for whatever they will do, our activities will be streamlined into the state policing system. I'm not too sure that the state policing system will be a clean departure from what you have now. But I know that there's going to be a break and there should be a new architecture that reflects the fact that security is a local matter. The second question, very key about traditional rulers and leaders to work together during insecurity. Ó dàbí ni pé àwọn traditional rulers wa àtàwọn political leaders wa, they are just paying lip service to the issue of security in the Southwest. I'm saying this adversely because many of these traditional rulers, they are not traditional in the first instance and they are not rulers in the other instance. Many of them are just confused, are just bearing that title without any commitment to the responsibilities attached to that title. And that's why there's a confusion. Many of them are even supporting of all the instabilities that we now experience in the Southwest. Many of them look up to these bandits and headsmen for financial support, for political support. And that's why they are no longer effective as a platform to ensure security in the Southwest. We must look beyond them in fashioning our attitude to security in the Southwest. The third question is about how do we use what you have now to tackle insecurity. We already have a system of security, but that system may be compromised. And we have recognized the fact that The system is being compromised, it's being undermined. How do we go back to a system that will ensure total security for our region? My reaction today will be that it is the duty of everybody. Not the duty of everybody to bear arms, but the duty of everybody to conscientize the other person. We need to conscientize every individual in our neighborhood, in our families, of the need for thorough security and the challenges that we face today. We need to discuss it as we are discussing today, the existential challenge that we are facing today. That is one thing that we must do. Secondly, we must popularize our attitude to security, the Southwest attitude to security. We must popularize it. We must make the news available to as many people as possible. And we must let it live in the mind of our youth. The Yoruba youth are not happy to note that they are not sincerely working in the tradition of their forebears. This hard instinct that they manifest as a result of what others are saying, and the tendency to be invoked and undermine whatever is Yoruba is fast eroding the confidence of our people in our youth and the capacity of our youth to protect Yoruba interests. It's like the Yoruba youth, they are unable to define and articulate the peculiar interests of the Southwest. They are being misled, they are being misguided, and they have to be worked upon. I wouldn't know what socialization methods we can use to bring back the best of Yoruba culture and to instill this in our youth. The major challenge to insecurity in Yoruba land is also as a result of the attitude of our youth to the best of Yoruba culture, to the best of Yoruba civilization, and to the best of Yoruba ideas. The youth, they are misled, they are misguided, and they are not focused on what should be the prime concern of every individual in the Southwest. The fourth question is about how best can we use the global platform that we all have to support the office of the 𝗏𝗏 to tackle insecurity in the Southwest. I think it's a question for the 𝗏𝗏 to answer. But let me quickly add a little to it that the office of the 𝗏𝗏 is the 𝗏𝗏 of Yoruba land. It's a huge office. It is Yoruba-wide. And it is not just for the security of Yoruba land in terms of physical security. It's for the total security of Yoruba land, including Yoruba culture, Yoruba life, Yoruba environment, Yoruba language, and Yoruba in the next 10 generations to come. How do you now support this office? The way to do this is to continue to highlight the positive role and impact of the office of the 𝗏𝗏. The office of the 𝗏𝗏 should continue to attract recognition, should continue to attract our support, should continue to attract our discussion, and should continue to attract our corporate financial support. Because there are so many things that you can do to advance the best interests of this office and to ensure that the 𝗏𝗏 is empowered to carry out its constitutional responsibilities to Yoruba land. The fifth question is about the possibility of the 𝗏𝗏 working with Mr. 𝗦𝗨𝗠𝗠𝗜𝗧𝟮 to ensure the security of the Southwest and Yoruba land. I think it's a matter of strategy, and the two of them will have to sit down together to work out the strategy. The enabling environment is already there. I think the 𝗏𝗏 is large-hearted enough to accommodate as many solutions as possible, just to ensure the best interest of Yoruba land and stabilize our society. The next question is about what steps can we take to force the government to ensure urgent attention to security in the Western region. There are many steps that we can take, including the discussion that we are having today, including our engagement in newspapers, in social media, in our discussions, at every opportunity to discuss the need to protect the Southwest. We need to highlight the uniqueness of the Southwest. We need to highlight the fact that instability in the Southwest is instability over Nigeria. We need to highlight that insecurity is capable of disrupting the economic life of Nigeria, starting from the Southwest. So the threat that we can talk is to continue to ring in the ears of those who are in power and on the corridors of power to ensure that Southwest receives unique attention. The Southwest is unlike other regions in terms of security. The Southwest must receive peculiar and unique attention. And this attention should be launched by the federal government, irrespective of what other regions will say. Then the newly created Southwest Development Commission must be aroused to take security as a matter of urgency. For a long time, we have not heard anything from them after the inauguration. What have they been doing? What is the urgency that they need to do now? And that's one way of forcing the federal government to pay attention to the issue of insecurity in the Southwest. Let us not allow those shedding crocodile ties to distract our attention from what is important to ensure security in the Southwest. The political calculation is limiting, the political calculation of the country is limiting the Yoruba request for special attention, because it will seem like those who are using insecurity to promote political interest are interested in destabilizing the Southwest politically. And that is why I ask the question that why do we have this instability at this time? We are having this instability at this time because many of them are of the opinion that the people of the Southwest will not want to raise any eyebrow against the president who happens to come from the Southwest, in order not to disrupt or to compromise his attempt for a second term in office. They are eating the Southwest at the weakest part and at the time that the Southwest will not want to cause unnecessary that could question the capacity of the president to provide leadership. I'm sure that some people in the Southwest are being provoked. And I say this instability, the new piece of instability, as a provocation to demonstrate the fact that a leader from the Southwest is unable to provide security even for his own region, and to demarcate all efforts to promote the economic interest of the Southwest. I think it's a political game. And this political game must be properly understood. And if it is properly understood, then we can have our own political calculation and rise above this over-politicization of insecurity in the Southwest. Tabawo dada, a rí pé àwọn ọmọ ìyá wa tí pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ọmọ ayé ìsìn wọn ò fi ọkàn sí wípé àwọn ẹ̀yà tó wà ní Nàìjíríà a máa ń gbéra wa lẹ́sẹ̀. Nísìnyí tí a wá wà bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n rò pé tí àwọn bá dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, tí Yorùbá dàbí ẹni pé kò lè dá ìjọba ṣe á fún wọn ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti ṣe tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú ètò òṣèlú. ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe rí ó dàbí ẹni pé a gbọ́dọ̀ wo òṣèlú gẹ́gẹ́ bí n tó máa mú ìdàgbàsókè wá fún agbègbè wa ni tí oníkálukú bá rí nínú òṣèlú ní tiẹ̀. àbá tó dàbí ẹni pé ká máa wo Nàìjíríà gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo wa ni dàbí pé ìtàn kò fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ fún bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe ń wo Nàìjíríà. bàbá bẹ̀ wò dáadáa láti ìgbà tí àwọn òyìnbó amúnisìn tí wọ́n ti rí pé aṣíwájú ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló ti dàbí pé wọ́n ti gbé ogun ti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pé kí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá má lè mókè nítorí tí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá bá mókè gbogbo mùdùmúdù tí wọ́n rí ní apá bíi èyí jẹ́ tí wọ́n mọ́. gbogbo tí Ọlọ́run fi ṣe ìkẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló dàbí ẹni pé wọ́n fẹ́ dojú ẹ̀ bolẹ̀. ìdí nìyí tá a fi gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ pé ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó kọjá wọn ń gbé sùnmọ̀ ó kọjá wọn múyàn gba owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. ó wà ní ìdí pé wọ́n fẹ́ da ilẹ̀ Yorùbá rú wọ́n fẹ́ da èdè wa rú wọ́n lè fẹ́ ṣe àsìkò yìí gba ètò tí a mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. kó tó ní kó di àkókò yìí ní gbogbo ẹ̀yà ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àwa Yorùbá nìkan la ní ètò jù fún bí a ṣe ń tọ́jú ìlú bí a ṣe ń tọ́jú agbègbè bí a ṣe ń tọ́jú ilẹ̀ ìjọba olómìnira. àwa la ní tó ń pè ní Central Authority System. àwa la ní tó mọ ipò ọba ipò ìjòyè ipò àgbààgbà ìlú ipò àwọn ìdílé kọ̀ọ̀kan. ìdí nìyí tó fi dá pé ó rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn láti ṣe ìjọba lórí irú tó bá rí báyìí. àwọn ẹ̀yà yòókù wọn ò ní àǹfààní wọ̀nyí kò dẹ̀ sí nínú àṣà àti ìṣe wọn láti jẹ́ pé ó ṣeé ṣe fún wọn. nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ó rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn láti ṣèjọba lórí ara wa. ó dẹ̀ dàbí ẹni pé eléyìí ni wọ́n fẹ́ kó ó ṣẹlẹ̀ nítorí pé kò síbi tẹ́ ẹ dé tẹ́ ẹ ti rí Yorùbá gẹ́gẹ́ bí aṣíwájú. ẹ jẹ́ kí n dáná dúró bí ìyá bá.